Hey guys, what's going on? It's Meshi with Path to Wellness with Meshi. Thank you so much for joining me in this very quick video that I wanted to create before we ring in the new year. So in today's video, I really wanted to just take a moment and just reflect. Just reflect on what has been going on for the year 2018 before we bring in the new year. And I hope that this will serve you in a way where you will take a moment between today and tomorrow to really reflect and congratulate yourself for the things that you have achieved, because I don't think that most of you take the time to really do that. A lot of the times I think we really jump right into the next thing and the next thing, and I really wanted to take a moment, and I will show you a couple of my highlights for the year 2018 and how that has gone and why that has shifted me, and we will go into that a little bit more in detail in my monthly favorites. But my monthly favorites are more a place where we kind of look at how the month has gone. This is more of an annual thing, and while I absolutely love planning the year, but I so think that you have to make it a priority to also just celebrate your wins before you can add more to it, because that's how you're going to be attracting more abundance and just more amazing things in your life. So if that sounds good to you, then just stay tuned and let's get started with the video. So here's the thing about 2018. It started off as a very interesting year because I made a commitment this year to really become present, to really go for my goals instead of talking about it. And while I was making I had the assumption, or I had made that mistake where if I would hear an influencer speak, then I would say, oh, well, that message is just for other people. It took me a little bit to really take ownership that I was not owning up to, making a commitment and actually going for some of my fitness goals and really challenging myself athletically and really challenging myself intellectually and just really be okay with growth and with progress. And so when I took a moment to take a hard look at that, I really realized that I have full control over all of this. And so I wanted to kind of show you a couple of the highlights. And one of the first one was that I had a chance to meet Brendan Bouchard in March or April. I believe it was in April. And it was a 4-day conference where I got to meet so many of you that we're now great friends, and truly just inspiring people that really are just going for building their dream businesses and really just living in the present moment, but also appreciating what a gift it is for us to be together in this room and sharing our presence together. And not long after that, I have decided that I really wanted to take on running because it has always been an on again, off again journey for me. And if you haven't seen my running journey videos, then I will just link them in the description so you can check them out. But ultimately, the whole running thing has started because I hate running. And I used to tell this to people that the reason why I did that is because I really actually didn't enjoy running. It was one of the hardest things for me to commit to and to stick with. And I think that as I talk to so many of you, you have told me the same thing. So I really wanted to just be the light for others, for my family, and really just lead by example, because I have been gravitated towards people that really, they don't spend the time talking about the thing, they spend the time doing the things that really I find inspiring. So I found myself really talking about the things and not really doing too many of them. So I decided that really the only way for me to really change this pattern is if I just go for it, set those goals, and actually commit to it to a point where I'm making them public enough so that most of you know about it, and in hopes that we can sort of do that together in a way. You can be there with me in spirit, and maybe it will inspire you to create some amazing changes in your health. And especially as we're walking into 2019, one of the biggest things that I want you to take away from this video is not so much that if I can do it, you can do it, yeah! It's more just, I started with my mindset rather than with the big goal. I started with changing my mindset first because I realized I took a moment to reflect on what was not working, and then I set the big goal. Because you can set the big goals, but the thing is that until you really take a hard look at your current mindset and your current belief system, and you don't make a commitment to start working on it, then you can set the big goals, but there's a really good chance that you're going to be giving up on it before you can give yourself a chance to succeed. And the other big thing is actually this very thing that you're watching right now, which I am so glad that I went for it, because I didn't do it so that I can make a lot of makeup videos, and I didn't do it so that we can journal together, but the fact that I get a chance, I get an opportunity to do that, and some of you actually enjoy this, it just warms my heart. It honestly, I'm starting to understand what people mean by creating a YouTube community and really connecting with people on a deeper level. And I hope that in 2019, that this will continue and this will grow. Not so much because I want to create this massive abundance and, I want to make a ton of money, but honestly, it's just because I really found that I really felt alone, and I really felt like so many of you felt the same, and you wanted to connect, and you wanted to connect with someone who doesn't have it all together, but who's willing to show up and try and learn and create progress and take baby steps and fall on their faces, and they're okay with doing it in public. And this is exactly why I wanted to do that for you, because I was missing that. I felt like I was constantly falling short in other people's expectations of what I should be doing. So when I stopped doing that and I started doing the things that actually bring me happiness and bring me accountability in a lot of the big goals that I set for myself, then I find that I'm finding a community of other like-minded women that sort of feel the same way too. So with this, I didn't want to break it down month by month of how things went, but I wanted to show you a couple of the fun bloopers and a couple of the fun highlights that I have experienced this year, and I hope that you enjoy it. So I'll put some music on for you, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the absolute best and healthiest and strongest 2019 that you can have. And I hope that we can continue this journey together. You start paying attention to why you're purchasing certain things, then and literally all it takes is for you to take an extra second to just check in. Do I actually need this, or am I just buying it because I, through marketing and whatever, they make me feel like, or they create that emotional reaction for me to want to buy the thing, right? Let me buy you more. And you actually don't need to buy them more. You just need to be a little bit more mindful of what you are buying if you're going to be buying. To me, the zero waste lifestyle can be pretty much summed up with just saying you're going to be becoming a more conscious consumer and a more conscious human. You can buy the thing, but unless you make the mental shift when you're understanding why you need to buy the thing or how it actually is there to support you, then you can buy all of the things, but it's still not going to help you. Buy less plastic. Simple does not mean that it's easy. It's a conscious decision that you want to not be a jerk when it comes to consuming things, and you don't want to leave behind a shitty footprint. Buy more things and buy more things. Okay, why are we buying more things and then you're still a jerk to me? How does that help anyone? It doesn't. You could have just kept your money and then come and show up to my party on time, or be kind, or ask me how I'm doing. Well, really, it was just, I didn't really realize that I was actually handing over control over my decision-making progress to someone else, or to another company, or to society telling me what I should be doing. Is whipped hair balm. Again, hello, that's all I need to tell you. Anders, this is the year of yes. Year of less, not year of yes. Year of yes is, that's a different book. This is the year of less. So how I stopped shopping, gave away my belongings, and discovered life is worth more than anything you can buy in the store. For the next year, basically, to just follow sort of a minimalist lifestyle, and she created sort of a shopping ban, and then the book itself kind of breaks it down into month by month of how her journey was and why she decided to do that in the first place. Very inspiring story of this young lady. I'm loving this. Again,
today's message is you are the bomb diggity. Basically, we're going to have like the entire kitchen sink brought here whenever you were setting up for meditation. It's going to be so great. Yeah, I still have the phone too. Okay, great. Now we're just gonna play some Warcraft. I have to be honest with you, at this point, if you're still writing something, you might as well just rip it out because it's gonna get wild up in here. That's the truth. That's no ritual. You're basically just gonna be burning a whole bunch of things. It's gonna be so fun. Watch. Also, please do not show this to anybody, especially your children, because then they're going to think that this is socially acceptable. But anyway, so yeah, just wrap up the paper. You already put like your hate letter on paper. I don't even know what. Like, maybe you just don't like your boss. Who knows? Maybe it's the neighbor's apple pie that just tasted horrible and you never told them. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever. It's already on paper. You already have the lighter. We're fully invested at this point. We're burning it. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Open up the windows. You definitely don't want any evidence, okay? Okay, bye!
We're just going to spritzity spritz. It's sort of like, does that count as an actual shower? Maybe it does. Ooh, wouldn't that be great? Can you actually use that on your kids? Oh, that would save so much time. Okay, and then we're gonna use the roll-on. Don't ask me why. I really have no explanation. Maybe it smells nice. Maybe it's another cleansing agent. Yeah, let's hope for that. Okay, bye!
Imagine this is Urban Decay. You just shake it. And then you like... And then you shower in it. And then once your hair is completely wet and then you drenched your camera, you're having yourself a good day.